Recall Dunleavy petition platform at the Ted Ferry Civic Center, and I got Charlotte, and she's going to tell us why she's signed the petition.
Well, initially I wanted to vote. Well, I think I did vote for Dunleavy, but now he campaigned on false promises. He campaigned on funding the Alaska Marine Highway, and now he has totally destroyed the Alaska Marine Highway, and he has defunded any programs for the elderly and education and all these vital social programs. And now this crazy one about defunding our Alaska Permanent Fund and giving land instead. I just think that's unacceptable.
Okay, thanks, Charlotte. So I'm here with Joey Tilson. She's part of the Recall Dunleavy campaign, and during a petition signing event. Can you tell us a little bit, Joey, why you support this?
Well, I was born in Alaska, raised in Alaska, went to college in Alaska, and I am a public servant for the state of Alaska. You don't use vulnerable Alaskans as a resource. You don't cut transportation highways, water highways especially, that gives access to all communities. You don't harm our elders. You don't charge them $15,000 a month to survive when they didn't even make that in a year when they were working.
For a legal reason that you would support?
Yes, and actually there's, in our petition book, we actually have the list. Here, the grounds for the recall are due to neglect of duties, incompetence, or lack of fitness. And in it, the governor violated Alaska law by refusing to appoint a judge to the Palmer Superior Court within 45 days of receiving nominations. Governor Dunleavy violated Alaska law and the Constitution and misused state funds by unlawfully and without proper disclosure authorizing and allowing the use of state funds for partisan purposes. Governor Dunleavy violated separation of powers by improperly using the line item veto to attack the judiciary and the rule of law. Me as a social worker, seeing the effects of it on my communities individually, and we process state cases in all states.
Right.
It's not just individually. When you see that damage and when you see people that have had administration.
So just on the event side here, what's the traffic flow been like?
Oh, it's been constant. It's been constant. We have several pages already filled up. It's not even noon. We've only been here since 8 o'clock this morning. So it's been a steady flow, and that's just the first day.
Have you met anyone that voted for Dunleavy that now is signing the petition?
Yes, many. And many of them are Republicans that are very diehard Republicans.
So where can you sign a petition?
You can sign the petition here in Ketchikan at the Ted Ferry Center here today until 8 p.m. We're also going to be at the plaza here this next weekend. We're going to also be at IBEW. We're getting that in the works. We will also come to your home if you can't get out of your home. We will come to the Pioneer Home if you invite us. We want to make sure that everybody has every opportunity to sign the petition and
What's
get it
the required number of signatures?
The required number of signatures is over 71,000, and we are wanting to get 90,000, and we believe that projection is a good projection, and we should have it by
And
April
then,
1st.
for those that don't know, what happens if the number of signatures are gathered and it's legally accepted as, then what happens?
Well, provided that the Supreme Court ruling happens that allows us to do this, it should go on the ballot, and it should go before the fall election. And in which case, I will put that out there, and you'll get out and vote because your voice is the most
And this
powerful.
would not recall the lieutenant governor, it would just be the
No,
governor?
just the governor.
And the lieutenant governor then would take over being
Yep.
governor?
Yep,
Okay.
and that would be Lieutenant Kevin Meyer.
Okay.
And we'll do it. We're
Thank
going to do
you.
it. Make history.
Well, it is my hope to also find one of these elusive Dunleavy voters who's now for the recall. It is important to note that throughout the week I've covered several stories where state funding has essentially jeopardized local infrastructure from roads to ferries to the maricultural testing program. So all these have raised the ire of local Alaskans who often take their state government for granted. So hope you enjoyed the story.